Hello, my name's Helen Dexter, and this is just a short presentation where we're going to look at how you move from a research topic to a research question. So devising a research question is perhaps the most difficult part of producing your dissertation, and these slides are designed to help you refine the initial ideas that you have for your dissertation into a suitable research question. And these slides can complement the material that you can find in your dissertation handbook, and there's a link to the handbook from your Blackboard pages. So where to start? I think starting a really large research project can be very daunting. Some people start off their MA knowing exactly what they want to write for their dissertation. Some people have no idea, and it takes a long time to kind of find the topic that really speaks to you. Your dissertation is a piece of independent research, and it's an opportunity to demonstrate your skills as a scholar. It gives you an opportunity to contribute to the academic debate and to make your voice heard. So the best place to start when you're trying to come up with a research topic and a research question is with you. Choose a topic that you are genuinely curious about. It's worth noting, I think, at this stage that the research topic that you decide on has to be related to the degree that you're studying for. So if you're doing human rights and global ethics, for instance, your dissertation topic has to be on human rights and global ethics. It's worth talking to me or talking to your dissertation supervisor when you've had one assigned, just to make sure that you're on the right track. We then need to move from the research topics of the general area that you're interested in researching to a specific research question. A research question develops from a research topic. It's a means for providing a specific engagement with a particular aspect of that topic. A really good research question emerges from a really good understanding of the topic. So your first step really is to start reading. You need to know where the key areas of debate lie in your topic so that you can make a considered contribution. You're not going to be the first person thinking about this subject or the first person asking questions about it. So first of all, find out what questions have other people been asking, what arguments have they been making, and how would you like to contribute to that ongoing debate. This is what we mean in your feedback when we say, did you have a good sense of the literature? Did you know the debate? We want to know what questions are already being asked before you join in. The path from a research topic to a research question is not necessarily linear. You're going to keep referring back to your research topic, referring back to that existing literature and those debates that are already going on as you refine your research question. So forming a research question is part of a research process. Research doesn't begin when you have the question in place. Research questions need to be carefully worked on and refined and redrafted. So you might come up with a question, you start working on it, and then you realise that actually, because of that research and because of the extra knowledge that you've got, you need to go back and refine that research question. So your research question is never really fixed until right towards the end when you're writing up your dissertation. You always need to be reflective, keep reading and keep thinking whether maybe you need to shift your research question or hone it so that you can produce the best work. What makes a good research question? Well, I think there are 5 things to think about when we're trying to shape a really good research question. A research question is clear, focused, concise, complex, and arguable. And why is the research question essential to the research process? Well, the question helps you focus your research by providing a path through the research and the writing process. The specificity of a well-developed research question helps writers avoid the all-about paper and work towards supporting a specific, and this is really important, an arguable thesis. A good research question then has 3 components. It must have focus, clarity, and complexity. In terms of focus, a research question should be a narrow, focused engagement with a subject matter. It should provide a means to cut through a large literature and engage with a specific area of debate. A good research question then is manageable within the word count and the time that you have and the resources available to you. So you do have to be pragmatic when designing a research question as well. A research question needs to have clarity, so the question should be clearly expressed, it should be understandable to you and to your audience. It also needs to have a level of complexity, so a research question should deliver more than a simple yes-no answer. It should connect you with complex ideas and debates. So I've put together a checklist of questions you can ask yourself as you're trying to design a research question. You can ask, does your research question address the following aspects? So, is the answer not immediately obvious? Is the issue area subject to debate? Is there a narrow focus area allowing a suitably deep exploration of the topic? Is it clear enough for other people to understand? Is your question clear, straightforward, and comprehensible? Is it able to sustain an arguable thesis? So you need to put forward an argument. Is it researchable? So are the materials you need to research this question actually available to you in the time frame that you have? This is really important. We can have very ambitious projects, but we're all juggling a lot of different things and we only have so much time. So we need to make sure that the project that you're doing is actually achievable. Does it pose a problem that is significant to your reader and interesting to your audience? Is it possible to do it in the time frame and the word count that's available to you? And is the question something that interests you? It is going to take time and dedication to write a dissertation, so it's worthwhile coming up with a question that's something that you genuinely want to know about, a topic that really does interest you. Finally, remember that this is your project, so you ask the question and you need to be able to answer the question that you set. Your dissertation is going to be examined on the extent to which the material you produce successfully answers the question that you've set. Therefore, the scope of your research and the criteria by which it's judged is set by you. Don't promise what you can't deliver. Be very careful that your question is answerable and that you're not making claims that you can't actually deliver within the dissertation. You have to be able to achieve what you said you're going to achieve. Also, remember that you need to answer the entire question that you set and not just a part of it. So if you've got any questions, feel free to email me. If you've got any ideas or any comments you want to make about what you think makes a really good research question, then post them on the forum and we can have a discussion about it there.